Greetings, friends. It's an honor once again to welcome you back to Rick's Garage. However, this will be an edition of Rick's Farm and Garden. I have two Cub Cadet tractors here. They were both purchased around 2018. I've got the XT1 that belongs to my neighbor, and I've got the XT2 that belongs to me. I thought it'd be fun to show you the difference between the two. The XT1 is typical of the machine you might purchase at a big box store like Lowe's, Home Depot, one of those type stores. The XT2 is typical of a machine you'll purchase at a power equipment store. The difference in price is about $500 or $600. The XT2 I purchased at a power equipment store and I paid about $2,500 thereabouts, and the XT1 at that time you could buy at the big box store for about $1,900, $2,000, in that range there. The first most obvious difference is, as you can see, the XT2 is to your right. That comes with a bumper. The XT1 has no bumper. The light is getting a little poor here. I don't know how well you can see it, but this is the XT1. It comes with a 22 horsepower motor. The XT2 comes with a 24 horsepower motor. The XT1 has a manual power takeoff. The XT2 has an electronic power takeoff. Now, the throttle controls on the two machines look the same, but they're not. The XT2 just controls the throttle. It has an automatic choke. The XT1, like I said, the throttle looks the same, but it stops right there. If you push higher up, it has a manual choke. So to start it, you've got to push it all the way up to the manual choke, and then you adjust your throttle. So that's one big difference, is the XT2 has an automatic choke and the XT1 has a manual choke. So to review the differences, the XT2 comes with a bumper, the XT1 does not. The XT2 has a 24 horsepower motor, the XT1 has a 22 horsepower motor. The XT2 has an automatic choke, the XT1 has a manual choke, and the XT2 has a electronic power takeoff, and the XT1 has a manual power takeoff. Now, as far as having used both machines here, I would prefer the manual power takeoff. Should the electronic power takeoff fail, it costs about $500 to fix. As far as the automatic choke, yeah, I kind of like having that. As far as the difference between 22 horsepower and 24 horsepower, both machines are pretty powerful, so I don't think that's a big deal. As far as the front bumper, I don't really care about that either. Make up your own mind. Is it worth $500 or $600 extra for the XT2? Because other than the differences I just pointed out, the machines are virtually the same. They seem to operate the same. They both are pretty good machines. So I just thought it'd be fun to show you the difference between the two, where I had both machines in my shop. So I want to thank you once again for watching Rick's Garage. Before I go, I'll post two videos to your left. Feel free to click on one or the other. And to your right will be a picture of my avatar in the form of my trusty German Shepherd. By all means, feel free to click on that should you wish to subscribe. Thanks again, and we hope to see you all very, very soon.